woman. And because I realized that there was a lot of women who were having difficulty getting married, and of all races, not just black, not just white, just of all races. There seemed to be something that was going on. And so for a year, I spent in academic research, then I did focus groups. And then in addition to what I did for my thesis, I also got to meet with men and just have personal conversations and interviews and got extremely candid responses.
Wow.
And I had all this great information, and guess what, Brookshire? Nobody saw it but me and my professors.
Wow.
That was a problem.
That was a problem. So tell us how to book again.
Get a ring on it.
Get a ring on it. So all this was inspired because you wanted to do a thesis in college.
Yes, on relationships.
On relationships.
Yes. And I'm not married yet either. And I wanted to figure out, what I could do even for myself.
Right.
So it starts off as like what's going on? And then from there, you tend to say, okay, well, let me look and see what's really happening on a macroscopic view.
Wow.
And that's what I did. So I went from microscopic to macroscopic to see what was going on all around. And I gained some incredible insights, and I just wanted to share them with people.
Well, we're so glad that you are deciding to share them. And we're so excited about being able to do this book read today.
Yes.
To be able to really get a chance for the audience to get a chance to be able to know what's going to be in this book.
Yes, I brought my girls today.
Yes, you did.
I brought some girls. I brought an entourage.
Yes, you did.
Women who've read the book, because, I'm so close to this project that it's so challenging for me to just sit and talk about it.
Right.
Because I've just been working on it for 2 years, a
Right,
year of
right.
research, a year of writing. Now I get other people with fresh eyes, fresh ideas who can look at it, and we can really talk. We want Real Talk with Brookshire. So today we bring in the ladies to Real Talk with Brookshire.
We're going
to talk about getting a ring on it.
Getting a ring on it. And now, just in general, what does it take to get a ring on it again? What is it? What do you think it takes? If you can sum it up, what do you think it takes?
It just takes a unique set of characteristics. That's really what it is. A unique set of characteristics that a man is looking for that separates you from the rest.
Now, will people be able to get this book and be able to follow those 10 steps and go get a ring on it? If they try it, they're like, honey, can I get that ring? I like that one.
Believe me, the man is going to start to see them as a wife material. And from there, there's some extra chemistry and magic that obviously has to happen in every relationship. Mm-hmm. But the chemistry is there, and you throw these 10 characteristics into the mix, or these secrets, as I like to call them, Brookshire. All of a sudden, men are going to start looking very differently at you.
Now, do you have a favorite secret? You ain't got to tell us all of it, but do you have a favorite one?
I do.
Or is there a bonus secret that ain't in the book?
Well, there's not a bonus secret as of this moment that's not in the book.
Okay.
But I do have a bonus chapter, and it's 5 obstacles to getting a ring on it. And we're not going to talk about that. You're going to have to get the book to read about the 5 obstacles. But, my favorite chapter of the book, my favorite secret is be loving. And, I didn't realize how important that was to men. I don't know why. I just didn't realize that, we as women think about men as being hardcore, not having feelings and all this stuff. I don't know why we get that from the media and society maybe, but in reality, a man wants a woman who's going to really love him.
Yeah.
And a lot of times that even supersedes looks and other things. I'm not saying looks are not important, but that being loving, you dime piece 10 on the scale and you're not loving, you're going to look like a 2.
I can totally understand that for sure. Definitely, I can understand that. So, what do we have in store for today? Like, what is
I'm
in
so
store
excited.
for us?
We're bringing the girls on the show. We're going to talk about the book. We're going to go over some favorite, chapters, answer some questions, and really just maybe read a couple of excerpts from the book and give people a taste of what's in Get a Ring on It.
Of what's in. So, everybody, you've heard it right here on Real Talk of Brookshire with my co-host, Miss Lasana Smith.
Hello.
Talking about her new book, Get a Ring on It.
Get a Ring on It. 10 secrets to becoming wife material.
I can dig it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take everybody into a quick little songy song, and then we're going to get all the ladies ready.
The ladies. Oh, the single ladies.
All
the single ladies.
Yes.
Oh, the single ladies. Oh, the single ladies.
To come
Get your
in and
hands up.
talk about it.
Exactly.
For sure. All right, everybody, we're right here live right here on love923.com and also LA Talk Live. I'm your main man, Mr. Brookshire, yours truly, with my beautiful co-host, Miss Lasana Smith. We'll be right back teaching you how to get a ring on it.
Only 2 weeks left to go. My mind just keeps on going where my feet can yet to know. I imagine images of you wrapped around my brain, mixed up with the old ones found on photos yet again. So time to pack my bags. I'm traveling light, don't need too much. Got all I need and I'm ready to go. This is one-sided. I'm wiggling my toes. Got wet sand all up on me. I stop to smell a rose. I'm smiling way too much. My cheeks are burning up. I'm running around in circles. I love the simple stuff. I'm taking in the moment. Taste the soul that's in the air. It's all I need and I'm already there. This is my getaway. This is my sweet escape. Soak in the sunshine. This is the good life. This is a better day. This is my holiday. I'll find your happiness in this. All I feel is bliss. The weather, whenever. All I feel is bliss. The weather, whenever. All I feel is bliss. This is my place to be. I feel alive and free. This is my getaway. This is my sweet escape. Soak in the sunshine. This is the good life. This is my getaway. This is my holiday. I find true happiness in this. 'Cause all I feel is bliss. This is my bliss. All I feel is bliss. This is the good. All I feel is bliss. This is my do. All I feel is bliss. All I feel is bliss. The weather, whatever. All I feel is bliss. All I feel is bliss. Yes, I do. In my mind, it's all in my head. I got me brain dead. He's taking over, but we got control, and I'll never let him go. He got fire, he got boom fire. Take him home to mama, leave work, retire. I never met a dude so higher. So bring your body over here and dance tonight. Do it like a DJ and run that shit back, run that shit back, run that shit back. Make me say it like that when you run that shit back, run that shit back, run that shit back. He got fire, he got boom fire. Take him home to mama, leave work,
What's going down, everybody? We are so live, and we are so back. I'm your baby, Mr. Brookshire, and we still have my beautiful co-host in the house, Miss Lasana Smith. How are you, sweetheart?
I'm so happy to be here. I'm amazing. I brought the girls with me.
You brought the girls with you, and let's bring the girls
on. The book.
Yes. Welcome, ladies.
Welcome, ladies.
How are you? Are we all there? Let me just make sure everybody's mics are working. Can I have everybody speaking to the mic just to make sure that we're there?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hey.
Hey, hey. I like you. She ready for that.
She's ready. My girls stay ready.
Right.
My girls stay ready.
I can tell that one right there. She is definitely
ready.
What,
we got wine in the house? I mean, what is really going on? He's making this a real, we have Sex in the City nights, me and my girlfriends, and this is what this is feeling right now.
Okay,
yeah.
so let's just get straight into
I'm
it.
a Sex in the City girl, and that's why I'm the Black Carrie Bradshaw.
Oh, wow.
Even with the curly hair, do you like that? I'm putting that out there on
I
radio.
Can dig it.
Y'all gonna know. So I want to read the introduction to my book, Brookshire, because I just want to read the first paragraph. It's one of my favorite parts of the book. It happened again. I stared at the white envelope with my name written in bright blue calligraphy. I instantly knew what was inside. As I slid out the embroidered stationery from within, I recognized the familiar line. Request the honor of your presence as they exchanged their wedding vows. Another wedding invitation. It was my 5th one for the year, and this invitation was really only a formality since I was a bridesmaid. The 2nd time for the year, I would be wearing a beautifully styled dress, walking down the aisle, but not as a bride. And I mean, women, how many of you ladies have felt the same way as I have felt right there? I mean, I know so many young women, just like myself, who've been bridesmaids so many times and really have just wanted to figure out what is it that they're missing? What is that shift that maybe needs to be done so that they can attract, the man of their dreams so they can get a ring on it? And I went out in search of research to find that answer. And I came up with 10 secrets. It's now this book. Get a ring on it. 10 Secrets to Becoming Wife Material on Amazon.com. It'll be worldwide very soon. Well, it is worldwide on Amazon.com, but definitely more outlets in the near future. And I just wanted to bring the girls in. I have 4 single ladies, with me today, and they've gone through the book, and if they could just maybe talk about their favorite chapter in the book and why it was their favorite chapter. Let's start there. Yeah.
Well, my favorite chapter was Be Down to Earth.
Nice.
I really like that one because it talks about how women don't have to wear all this makeup, and guys like actually natural looking women. Women feel like they have to put on these high heels, put on these really long, extensions.
That's cool too, though.
All this makeup. It is. It is. I'm not saying it's not.
We like that.
But sometimes, sometimes it's okay to be. It's okay to, to dress down sometimes.
Yes.
And I really like that. Be down to earth, because you said something important too that you said in the book. We don't want to come off as intimidating to where guys don't want to come up to us and talk to us because we're looking like, no, you're not even on my level.
Right.
So we don't want them to feel like that.
Right.
That was definitely my favorite chapter.
Nice. Awesome. Yeah, and that's a really great, love that point, because I think that a lot of women get so caught up in looking cute all the time. And to your point, Brookshire, I mean, yes, it is, guys are visual creatures, so they do want to see women that are beautiful, but they also want to know that when they wake up in the morning and they look at that woman next to them, that she's still going to be beautiful first thing in the morning.
Right.
And you can't tell that when there's
all that makeup.
So much makeup. And I mean, yeah, I've heard some very interesting stories of, supermodels who wouldn't even let a man see them first thing in the morning without them putting on their wig and putting on their makeup. And I know there's some women out there who are like that, who wants to live that life. Yeah. And men don't want to make that commitment. So awesome. I'm glad that you like to be down to earth.
Is that something like on Bridesmaids where she jumped out the bed and put her makeup and stuff on and then slid back in? He was just like, ooh, you look so great in the morning. She was like,
right.
Oh, I know.
Yes, I know. That's how I look in the morning when I wake up. Come on, really? 20 years down the line, that's how you going to look in the morning? This is about being real, being authentic. And men want women who are authentic, and women want to be authentic.
Right.
That's what we're doing.
I can dig that.
That's what we're doing. What about you, Laura? Did you have a favorite chapter?
I did. My favorite chapter was the interdependent chapter, and that's just because it's something I never thought about before, when you get to be a woman of a certain age, over 30, you get really, you're really independent and you have your life in motion, and it's hard to create spaces for men to come in. And I didn't realize that interdependent was important to do that.
Wow.
So if you could talk a little bit about the difference between independent and interdependent, that would be really helpful, I think, for the whole audience.
Absolutely. I love that. In fact, I'm going to read a part of the book with that. So I say the women's liberation movement may have done a lot for the advancement of women in their professional lives, but it may have really set women back in their romantic lives. In the 1970s, Gloria Steinem once said, "We're becoming the men we wanted to marry." As a result, 31-year-old married military lieutenant LaVon shared a statement during a private discussion on relationships, which resonated with me. So many women are so busy being good men, they don't know how to attract good men. Ouch. And really what it comes down to is that we've learned as women just to be independent all the time for everything. So we don't need a man. We can make the bacon. We can buy the bacon. So, I mean, where does the man need to come
cook
in?
the bacon.
And we
Right.
can cook the bacon on our own too. Exactly.
Okay.
So where is the place for the man? And really what it comes down to is men still want to feel like they have a place in our lives as women.
Right.
And so if we could just do everything and we don't need them for anything, then why be in a relationship? You do you, I do me, and we're fine. So in order for a real relationship to work, for a marriage to work, a man is looking for a woman to be interdependent. So yes, be independent, have your own life, have your own career, have your own thing going on. At the same time, leave space for him to be able to come in and be a part of your life, and let him know that he means something to you, that he matters to you, and that his presence in your life actually helps your life and uplifts it. What do you say about that, Brookshire? How do you feel?
Ooh. I think that's very important of what you're saying. I mean, for us men, if we don't feel like you care,
Right.
or that you can do it all by yourself, I mean, we don't want to feel like we're just a piece of meat either. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just come and give me the sex. You know what I'm saying? You know, so we want to feel like that we are needed as well. And I think that's in any relationship. We want to feel like we're wanted, we're loved, and that's with anybody.
Yes.
That we matter. And I think that is very important. And I appreciate that question and how you broke it down, because again, you ladies, that's all of y'all single ones in here, need to know. And I'm joking. It's good that you know that, because again, a lot of times, again, you can be so busy focused on being able to grind and, you know, working hard. And of course, you know, I don't know if your mamas were independent women and things of that nature. And, you know, you got Beyonce and them singing the anthems of, you know, and so, you know, you can kind of get into that mode. But I think it's really good to realize that when you start adding additions and adding people into your life, that you want to be able to spread the love, know that you know, you have to be able to extend that out. So I think that may be good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. So any of you ladies here, did you have a favorite chapter in the book? Don't be shy all at once.
Mm-hmm.
I like the first chapter simply because I thought it was a great way to introduce the importance of having a relationship. Because myself personally, I didn't even think about that. Like, you have to make it a priority, and it made me realize that it is something that you do have to invest in, just like you invest in skincare or clothes or working out. So
Absolutely. So she's talking about secret number 1, which is be wife-minded. And that's really an important area, because a lot of women feel like, why should I be wife-minded? I mean, it shouldn't really matter, but it makes an absolute difference, because it's what's going to separate you from the other women out there who are just single. And so I just say, you know, to be a wife-minded woman, you must make becoming married a priority in your life. And I know a lot of women feel like, well, why I gotta make it a priority? But what important thing have you done in your life that you did not make a priority?
Right.
I mean, you made, if you're a college-educated woman, you may go into college a priority. If you can cook, maybe at some point you made cooking a priority. If you have a great career, you made that job a priority. So the person who's gonna help 50%, like, I mean, this is your other half of your life, you're not going to make that a priority in your life. It has to become a priority if you want to become married one day.
So now, are you saying in the book, like, already thinking from the perspective of being a married woman? Is that the perspective that it's coming from?
There's a little bit of that as well. So yes, there's a lot more thinking about we and us versus just I, you know, and just knowing that, again, you're creating some space in your life to bring somebody else in. It's also just knowing that you want to be married and dating men who also want to be married. I mean, if you want to be married, ladies, and you're dating a man who is already married, no,
Ouch.
that's not going to be the person that's going to help you get married. If you're dating a man and he's the man that is looking to date several women and he's not looking to get married, then that's not the one you want to waste your time on either. So again, a woman who wants to be married, a woman of wife material, is someone who thinks wife-minded for herself and for her relationship.
I remember hearing something on The Secret where they were saying about this woman that wanted to get married, and what she was always sleeping in the middle of her bed. She would park in the middle of her garage, and she had all her clothes spread out. But then when she started thinking in the way of, you know, I need to make room, she would leave room in her closet open. She would sleep on one side of her bed instead of stretched out over a whole full bed. She would park in one side of her garage, making room, imagining that, you know, his car would be parked in there, and then eventually she made that space to be able to allow him to come in. So is that something similar?
That's exactly what it is. You're creating space for that man. Yes.
I can
and
dig
you're
it.
letting the man know that this is what you want. Because again, you can't get anything if you don't first determine that's what you want and you don't communicate that that's what you want. And if you communicate that to your man, which a lot of women are scared to, oh my gosh, he's going to run away. Like my friend told me the other day, if he could talk to you about sex and you can't talk to him about marriage, then you in the wrong relationship.
Wow.
There it is.
That's pretty good. Okay.
There it is. So there you go, honey.
Interestingly, I was actually going to say Be Wife-Minded was my favorite chapter as well, simply because a lot of young women want to be in a relationship or want to be, you know, have that comfort of another man, but they don't know if they want to be married. Marriage is a commitment, and it's something that, you know, you have to embody the characteristics of a wife, and your husband needs to embody the characteristics of a husband. And your chapter definitely, covered what it means to be married. It's not just, oh, he's cute and he's swagged out or something like that.
Right.
No, he has a career. He's family oriented. Like he has characteristics that you see yourself growing and evolving with.
Absolutely. And it's important. I mean, you know, sometimes as women, you know, we always talk about men being visual creatures. We're visual as women too. We want the guy who looks good and the guy who has money and all this stuff, and that's great. But is he also a guy that's ready to commit?
Right. That's big.
Because if he's not, then I mean, he's dating you and maybe 3 other girls, and while that might be okay for him, that's not going to be okay for you if you want to get married. And so a woman of wife material only dates men who wants to be married.
So listen, ladies, what I want to do is ask you a quick question, because I know we're you know, wrapping
it up
with time.
Yeah.
When y'all sat back and read this book, because I'm guessing all of you read it, did you really feel that this book was something that would benefit women to understand men on a different level? Would you recommend this book to other people? What is your views? And I want to start with you on the overall of your feel of the book after you finish reading it and the feel that you got from it.
I definitely feel it was a book that would help women to get some insight into men and what they're looking for. It was a really easy read. Lasana knows I am not a reader, but I sat down and I read this book, and it was really easy for me. There are a lot of chapters that resonated with me, and that I love the questions after each chapter. There are reflection questions to help you kind of get a better understanding of what that chapter meant to you and put it into action. So I think those were really helpful, and everyone get it. Definitely recommend it. Get a ring on it. Or
Yes. Okay. Next.
Yeah, I mean, I think I would definitely recommend reading the book.
In fact, you did recommend people reading the book.
Yeah, I told you. I told you that I had my mom buy it. I had my best friends buy it. I mean, I was like, write reviews. Make sure you guys write a review, because it's really good. And I think everything in the book was straightforward, straight to the point. Like you said, it's an easy read. And I think that some of the things that it highlighted, as far as like being supportive, being loving, just reminding us of a way to be, because not all guys are looking for. I mean, guys need that. They need a girl to show them that they're supportive, that they're loving. Guys need that, and I think a lot of women don't know that guys want those things. But definitely highlighted some important things. So I recommend that.
Definitely. Okay, and now you.
Well, I know Lasana through grad school, and so I've been friends with
So she
her.
was with me while I was working on my thesis. So
Right.
she knows this is legit. She knows I was working on this thesis.
Well, and if you don't know, Lasana also has a blog.
Yeah, I
and
do.
She's a very talented writer, and
Thank
this
you.
was also a
loveandlifeblog.com.
Yes,
So,
it's- I
Yes.
was not surprised to see that it was very well written.
Thank you.
And I like it because, like the other girl said, it's short, it's to the point. It brings up, it's really introspective. It makes you think about yourself. And it's quick. It's under 100 pages.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, with being so busy these days, everybody's so busy, it's really easy to, pop in 15 minutes here or there and get a pretty in-depth understanding of what men are looking for.
That's awesome. Okay.
Thanks.
And I would definitely recommend the book. She put a lot of work into it. As she said, she did research for a year, then wrote for a year. And
Really?
her
Right.
personal experiences talking to there are a lot of different male experiences in the book that she wrote about that made me feel a little bit closer to like what males really want or something like that. I felt as if the personal stories that she wrote about and like the research that she did, incorporating that into the book, made it more credible. And I think that it's definitely something that all women should have at least.
Awesome.
you.
And so to wrap this up, Lasana, tell us really
I
quick
just
so
wanted
we go
to
to our
say,
song.
Brookshire, like I've read a lot of relationship books, as Hillary mentioned just now. I do love relationships, and the thing about it is that I wanted to bring something to the table that I just never seen before. I wanted to bring it in a way and in a format that's never been seen before, but in a way that was easily digestible, easy for people with busy schedules to kind of comprehend, but to get some great nuggets.
Right.
It just takes a 1% shift. Sometimes the reason we don't have what we want in life isn't because we're not great people or we're not ready. It's just a 1% shift in understanding
Right.
that positions us to what we really want. And so when you read my book, it's going to help you make a 1%, a 10%, a 20% shift, but the shift that's necessary for you to meet the guy that's going to find you attractive enough to want to put a ring on it.
Yes.
That's what it comes down to.
Get a ring on it.
Get
So
a ring
everybody,
on it.
definitely you want to make sure that you're going and getting a ring on it. And right here, ladies, we thank you so much for coming into the house
Thank you,
and
ladies.
helping us talk about
Thank
getting a
you.
ring on it. So thank you so much. What we're going to do, everybody, really fast is we're going to go straight to a little songy song, and then we're going to come into a live performance, and we're going to wrap this show up in the next few minutes. All right, ladies, we thank you so much. And again, we're here,
Thank
here
you.
on Real Talk with Brookshire. My man, Mr. Brookshire. I got Van over here looking at me, so he got me a little nervous. And we're going to take you straight into a little commercial plug real quick right here on the Real Talk with Brookshire.
Gotta have faith, E's for the energy that must take place. Mind unraveling, flying like a javelin. A is for the ambiance, mine stays masculine. R for the righteous, can see why I'm like this. T for the time that it took me to write this. R, yeah, now, here's a little story that must be flowed about the part of the soul that can't be sold. My first word was yo, my second word was damn. My first phrase was yo, damn, I'm the man. With the confident swag, I realized that I had God's voice to lead me to the prominent path. When the fame and the cash, goods in the flash, overtake your mind, your heart gon' last. Cause everybody want a house, everybody want a car, everybody want to be a movie star. When the stars turn dark and the fame don't start, does anybody here have heart? Who got the heart? Does anybody have a heart? Who got the heart? You got the heart. Ha! Stick 'em, ha ha, stick 'em straight to the heart like Daniel Williams. In the rhythm, ha ha ha, rhythm. Open heart surgery on all you victims. You ever felt like you never be where you wanna be? Wanna start a clothing company, but instead you end up working for somebody who don't know your first name. Can I see some idea? Ibuprofen and not feel my heart when it's broken. What the hell are you smoking? Fill your lungs full of scum, bust your heart right open. I can feel you hoping. What? Wishing you can get there. Shout out to Colin in a wheelchair. I'll call you from the top when I get there. The heart speaks and the love is still here. Everybody want a house, everybody want a car, everybody want to be a movie star. When the stars turn dark and the fame don't start, does anybody here have heart? Who got the heart? Does anybody have a heart? Who got the heart? You got the heart. I got the magic like Johnson when I jump on stage with the skill of Kobe Bryant and Andrew Bynum's age. Rage turn the gauge full of gas on my path to fuel the full fast. Return the task blast off the ground. We stand on the land on the moon. Throw you in the sky like a monsoon. I ball good with arenas, filling arenas in the middle of the afternoon. Animated cartoon characters on the wall. Never knew how to draw, but I recall to make me evolve into incredible heart of the lyrical brawls. When destiny calls, I could put her on the phone with me and my dog. She said, don't search for fame, boy, be smart. Boy, be smart. Boy, be smart. You can't win in life when you don't have heart. Everybody want a house, everybody want a car, everybody want to be a movie star. When the stars turn dark and the fame don't start, does anybody here have heart? Who got the heart? Does anybody have a heart? Who got the heart? Do you got the heart? Who got the heart? Who got the heart? Who got the heart? Do you got the heart? Do you got the heart?
Reality hit me in the face, slapped me real good. Damn, I hate the taste of my own tears, 'cause they bittersweet, especially when I'm crying for you. I'm always crying for you. Why'd you leave? I never know the truth. Said it wasn't me, it was all you. I can't believe that, 'cause boy, it was all that. Why don't you want my heart back? If I could erase you, I would in these feelings. 'Cause I'm here missing you, you somewhere chilling. Take your heart back, it's holding me down, but I still want you around. It's hard to live when it's real. The truth is I want you still. It's hard to live when it's real. The truth is I want you still. I met a guy, but he wasn't you. We dated for a week, maybe two. Who knows? Love blows. I want you and it shows. He don't have your smile and he ain't got your no. I know I sound so shallow. Why'd you leave? I'll never know the truth. Said it wasn't me, it was all you. I can't believe that, 'cause boy, it was all that. Why don't you want my heart back? If I could erase you, I would in these feelings. 'Cause I'm here missing you, you somewhere chilling. Take your heart back, it's holding me down, but I still want you around. It's hard to live when it's real. The truth is I want you still. It's hard to live when it's real. The truth is I want you still.
What's going down, everybody? It's your main man, Mr. Brookshire, yours truly. And of course, like we said, we have a very special performance at the end of this show, because that's what we do right here on The Real Talk with Brookshire. And of course, I have still in the house with me my beautiful co-host, Miss Lasana Smith.
What's going on?
And also my intern, we have Miss Shantiera.
Hey.
What's going down, ladies? Y'all feeling good?
Yes.
We just had such a great girl talk.
Yes, y'all did. Well, I was involved in it too.
It was awesome. Yeah, because we needed a male
Right.
voice. I wanted the women to know that the stuff that we were talking about, like
Yes.
men really do believe in this stuff.
They
so
do.
thank you for being our male voice of reason.
I appreciate that.
Brookshire.
Yeah, for sure. For shizzle. All right. So again, ladies, are y'all ready to hear this young man do his thing, Thizzle?
Yes.
We're gonna be serenaded because
Yes.
I can use it. There's a lot of ladies in the house tonight. We could
Right?
use a good
A
serenade.
good little serenade. So without any further ado, we have Evin Gibson in his house. What's going down, brother? Welcome to the show. Let me make sure I got you on the right microphone, brother. Hold on 1 second. You on there? You up there? Speak. Hold on 1 second.
Not just yet. Almost.
Let's make sure. Wait.
We do want to hear a great
Try
serenade.
say something else again.
What's up?
Okay,
There
we
it
got
is.
you.
Good.
Okay,
There
he's
it
here. We got him. Okay. Mic testing. How you doing, brother? Welcome to the show.
Doing pretty good.
Let me make sure we got you right. Hold on 1 second. Say something else real quick, man.
I'm doing pretty good, man.
Because you're breaking in and out really quick.
Mhm.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Say that
We're just
again.
making sure we get the best vocals.
What's up?
Say it again.
What's up? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Okay, cool. Because that's condenser mic, so you ain't got to be. I don't think you got to be right up on.
Cool.
There you go. There you go. All right. So, man, thank you for coming into the house. So now you're gonna be getting ready to sing a song called "Instant Fire," correct?
That's correct. That's my latest single.
That's your latest single. Now, what inspired this song?
Well, Instant Fire is a love song basically about a deep love. And, I didn't go through the situation myself, but I just wanted to write something that I think a lot of people will be able to connect to who's been in love, basically. Yeah.
Okay, I could definitely dig that. So without any further ado, we have Evin Gibson with Instant Fire.
Gotta let you know what's going on. I gotta let you know love's coming on. I'm gonna let you know it. I'm gonna let you know it, baby. I feel your love, you feel my love. I'm taking it higher. I'm touching your soul, you're touching my soul. It's instant fire. And it's real that you're the only one I'll ever need, baby. I feel your love, you feel my love, we taking it higher. I'm touching your soul, you touching my soul, it's instant fire. And it's real that you're the only one I'll ever need. Oh my love, baby, you get all of it. Yeah. Baby, you know our love is what was really meant. And you're so sweet, like a Hershey's chocolate candy. If you'll always need me, then you'll always have me. Can't picture life without you by my side. Can't picture life without you by my side, yeah. Higher. Fire, yeah. That you're the only one I'll ever need. Oh, baby. Fire. That you're the only one I'll ever need. I don't need no one else to love me. Can't love me like you do, no. I swear, could you light my fire? Make me feel weak, baby, yeah. Instant fire. Said no one can touch me, baby. Said you're all I need, baby, yeah. That you're the only one I'll ever need. No one can love me, baby. Said I feel your love. That you're the only one I'll ever need. Oh, I love you, baby. Said no one can love me like you love me, baby. Oh, no, 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 no.
Whoa!
That was beautiful. Beautiful.
Instant fire.
Brookshire, did you know I'm sweet like a Hershey's Kiss?
Oh wow! Yes.
That's what he said. I took that.
Did
I was
you
like,
take? You
that's
took
right.
that one in for yourself,
Sweet
huh?
like a Hershey's Kisses.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
You took that in for yourself. That's what's up, man.
That was
Congratulations.
beautiful.
That
Great
definitely was
lyrics.
beautiful, man.
Thank you so very
Appreciate
much.
that. Thanks for coming into the house. So tell us a little bit. How can we find your music? How can we find more of you?
Okay, you can check me out at evingibson.com or straightwired.com, or you can also check me out at The Sky's the Limit. Also, I want to send a shout out to Vicious Keys, amazing producer.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now, is there anything really quick before we wrap up that you would like to give back to the audience? I mean, as far as in inspiration, any kind of words of wisdom, something that you know for sure that you would give back for somebody that's taking this step or going on this journey that you would give to them?
Definitely. Don't stop doing what you're doing and keep it moving.
Don't stop doing what you're doing and keep it moving. So you heard it right here. You heard it right here, everybody. Right here. Again, everyone, you know I love you. You know I love you. And I just want to thank each and every single one of you for coming in. Again, thank you, Evin, for coming into the building. We appreciate you so much. And again, ladies, we appreciate y'all for stepping into the building with us always, every week. And again, everybody, to all of you coming in and tuning in, we love you so, so much. You know I love you so, so much. And remember, where your mind goes, your body will follow. Remember, there's always another you on the other side of anything that you're going through. So if you're going through something right now, there's another you waiting that's going to be more experienced, more talented, more everything. Go reach for that person. And remember, you were put here to create. So create good intentionally. I'm your main man, Mr. Brookshire. I love you guys and gals so very, very much. And again, keep your heads up, everybody. We'll holla.
Global International. Woman, if you want me, you see me, me done bad. Me have no lyrics that run through my mind. Me wish me coulda been less rough and we're more refined. But me guess you have a way fi just calm down my mind. Me never go to school and the street was my church. Got a dollar sign and a 10-pack of dope. And the only way fi make it a walk with Satan and my shirt. And me never have no manners, we go deal with nice thoughts. Me best, oh yeah, me best. If a boy this the program get two of me best. Inna the west, the north and the east. Inna the garrison people call me the beauty and the beast. I wonder why them say you coulda find better love and better life. Them call me Cooper Chopper, throw me a champion with my knife. Them say me I go keep up foolishness. Once he step in as my wife. Cry girl and pray for smile. Never cry for no woman, so no woman can try. It's a tears and sweet talk can't fit my profile. Cause I'm dangerous, outrageous. Girl in your bed, I'm so spectacular. Meticulous, do it right, it's a must. Girl, I show you the way so we can't get lost. Nobody never teach me the jungle.